Okay, so hello and welcome back. So today we'll be talking about source code disclosure via backup files. So how the information is leaked through the backup files. To understand that, let's move forward. So what it is. Okay, so what do we understand when we say that the information is leaked via the backup files, or the source code information, or any kind of important information is disclosed via the backup files? So the backup files are generally some kind of the files which we create as we can say, we can call them as a second storage or something, so as to whenever there is a data loss or due to some reason your actual data is affected, then we can use that backup files or the temporary files to recover that data, right? So that is what we call as backup files. So now understanding that backup or temporary files like .back, .old, zip, tar, .gz, or copies or editor swap files are exposed under public directories. So the server serves their contents as plain text rather than executing them. What this means that these backup files are not supposed to be placed under the public directories, which is basically the document root directory where the actual content of the website is served, right? So by some mistake or not properly controlling the access requirements, these kinds of files are accessible to the normal users or anyone who is trying to navigate the web application. So this leads to source code disclosure via the backup files, right? So that's a basic understanding that we have got now. So with that, let's move on to the practical. Okay, so I'll just open the lab. Okay, so today we'll be solving this PortSwigger lab which says source code disclosure via the backup files. Okay, so I'll just keep on loading it takes some time. Okay, so let's read this first. This lab leaks its source code via backup files in a hidden directory. Okay, so this means this directory is will not be normally visible. It's in a hidden directory. To solve the lab, identify and submit the database password. Okay, so we need to note that we have to find out a database password which is hard coded in the leaked source code. Okay, so we have to find certain, the pointers are like we have to find a hidden directory, and inside that directory there would be some source code. Inside in that source code we'll find the database password, which would be of course the answer to our machine. This is hard coded. Okay, so we got the understanding of what we need to find. Now let's move on to the lab. Here we can see generally the products are listed. Try to open it. Nothing much here. Okay, I think we need to start Burp Suite. We'll try to check the crawlers if we are able to find something. Target. I'll open the browser. Till then we'll just copy the address and I'll paste it here. Enter. Now I'll start to crawl. I'll just open this. Okay, so the Bob suit. Okay, it has started crawling. So this is what we don't require. We'll delete it. Yes. So this is what we require currently. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so this is our target. This is what we require. Let's try to open the directories. We can see there is a root directory, then the academy lab header, images. Let's see inside images. Nothing much. Inside product, so these are generally the product ID, and then we have resources, images, lab headers, images, nothing as such. Right, so we'll just I just need to cross check this. This is okay, this is the correct one. So we are not able to see anything important or anything, as if you remember it has said that there is a hidden directory, right? So what we'll try to do, we mostly go to the engagement tool and we would be using the discover content, so it would help us to discover the content. But it is, as we are not using the pro version, not everybody has this pro version, so we'll try to understand like without that how we can find out. So what we'll do, we'll just understand the thing that now see, as it says that it is a hidden directory, so we have to analyze and we have to find the directories. So what you can do is you can do the derp search, right? You can do derp, you can use for us to find the directories. What I'll be doing is that we'll try to just normally put any kind of directories which are common. So like we can try robots. Let's see if we find anything here. If not, then I'll just start the derp scan. Okay, so it says see disallow backup, it's disallowing this directory. Okay, let's try in the Chrome, let's try to access it. Backup, invalid product ID. Okay, so we are able to see that it says invalid product ID. Okay, sorry, my bad. Backup. Okay, so we are able to see a file. So see, now what I did, I just tried to look for the common directories that we know. I was about to start the derp, but I thought of initially checking the common directories that we know. So I just tried down robot.txt. I got this directory name, so I tried it here. Now as we can see, there is a file here. Okay, so I'll click on this file. Okay, so we got this information here. Now let's check the question again. What does the question says? Not this one. Where did the question go? Okay, so okay, fine. So to solve the lab, identify and submit the database password. Okay, so we have to find the database password which is hard coded. Okay, so this we have got the source code which is java.back. So .bak format is used for a backup file. So I think we are in the right place. So we have to find some password. Okay, let's start reading this. Connector build. Okay, though then we have a local host progress. See, I think yeah, this is the password. Let's copy it. Let's see, nothing more is there. So yeah, I think this is the password because it's establishing a connection. So yeah, let's copy this and let's go to our lab, go back here, go to the home page, submit solution, paste. Okay, okay, congratulations, you solved the lab. Okay, so we were successful to find the database password which was present in the backup file, which should not be accessible just by navigating like this. So this is how we were able to solve the lab. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.